so that was when Mr. Drew McIntyre came out. And in his all black, which we stan. Okay. Seth just reiterates like, hey, I don't want to fight tonight. I'm not 100%. And Drew's like, that's fine, because you know what? I actually don't want to fight you when you're not 100%. So how about it's you versus me for the World Heavyweight title at Crown Jewel. And Rollins was just initially shocked, because he was like, it's kind of odd for someone to challenge the champion and not want them at 100%.
Like, yeah, he's like, I don't want you like dead right now.
Yeah. But he was like, that's cool, whatever. And he accepts the challenge, which I was like, what a way to kick off Raw. I was so excited, because we had talked about, okay, what is happening if Seth wins, because we talked about
we
it.
Didn't want it.
Yeah, we didn't want it.
I'll straight up say it. We didn't want it.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people wanted it. I was seeing that on the internet, I was like, oh, a lot of people actually wanted Nakamura to win. But then the concern was, okay, well, if Seth wins, where does he go from here? And we were trying to think of challengers, and we mentioned McIntyre, but we're kind of like, I don't know. But like, I love this. I love that this is now the direction that Seth is going in. I'm assuming you do as well.
Sorry, I was taking a little sip of my beverage. Yes, I'm. If there was a way for Seth to win and have his next feud make me happy, this is it. Because Drew was stale. He was so stale. And this, to me, now, we're getting that next chapter of the Drew McIntyre saga on Raw. We saw that with how he was reacting towards the New Day. We saw it before. I'm blanking on what happened before the New Day. Leaving people.
It was Riddle.
No, not Riddle. I'm saying like he just let the New Day. Oh, Jay. He's still like not trusting Jay, and it's more about like, why wouldn't what's up, Drew? Something's going on there, and he's like, I'm just tired of fighting people's battles that I don't have any need to be in. And I love that. And then to just be like, I want a title shot. I'm gonna challenge you now. And then how it ended, and how he still at the end of that segment, didn't go save Seth. And he didn't he just stood his ground and is not helping anyone. I love that, because to me that's not a heel or face. That's just Drew McIntyre, and there's not a lot of that right now out of anyone really.
Well, and I'm excited that that they're putting Drew on this path, because it was cool when not long after he originally came back, that he became champion, and that was during a time that I wasn't really watching, so I didn't get to experience that. And of course, it was during the pandemic, so nobody really got to experience it. And if you did, it was from your home, So I think that it is cool that Triple H seems to at least be hinting at a possibility that he could be champion again, actually in front of crowds, which I think Drew deserves,
Absolutely.
And so it's really exciting to see that this is where they're going. And I don't know if it means that Seth could lose. I really hope it does, because I want Drew to be champion. No, I think that I'm also kind of bored with Seth, and that, like I said, that's coming from someone who's a big fan of Seth. I'm just not intrigued anymore. You know what I mean?